guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about this look right here. So I hope you keep on watching and you enjoy. Okay, so let's get started. I already did my brows with my, always product. With the Salon Perfect product. So let's get started on our tutorial. So I'm gonna prime my eyelids with concealer, like I always do. And this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. And I just like to blend that with my fingers. There we go. And then I'm gonna set it with some powder. And I just use any like pressed powder or anything like that. I like the Wet n Wild one, the Photo Focus. So I'm just gonna use this one with like a big puffy brush and just set it everywhere. I go over it like 2 or 3 times, just so it's nice and smooth. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start right away. And we're gonna use this one. Today is a Kandee and Too Faced tutorial. And I'm gonna start with the light shade all over my crease, and it is Butterscotch, which is this peachy color right here. And I'm just gonna get a little crease puffy brush and I'm gonna put it everywhere on my crease. Very lightly. And these colors have a lot of pigment, so you can see them really easy. And since my eyes are so hooded, I always like to bring my shadow pretty high, because once I add like that brow bone highlight, then you can't even tell that it's all the way up there. So, just like that. You see how easy it is to see? And just like that, you have a nice color and it's pretty blended. And now I'm gonna go into the brow bone with like the nude color right here. It's Banana Cream Pie, just to kind of like blend the edges together. Oh, this smells so delicious. And I'm sorry if you hear all these cars. For some reason, cars go crazy at this time around here. I'm gonna go back into that peach one and just blend it a little more, very lightly. And just like that, you have a really pretty color on your crease. Now I'm gonna go into to darken up a little bit on the corner over here, and I wanna go into the hot chocolate, which is a very dark one right here. So I'm gonna go in with another little crease brush, just a little bit smaller. And I'm gonna tap it lightly. And I'm just gonna start very softly into the crease. You want to start a little lightly, because if you start right away dark, then you can't really take it off. You can add, but you can't take it away. So I'm going to bring that all on the crease, not bringing it too high. And I want to fill in this right here. I want it to be all brown. So then you could go a little heavier handed right here and just tap it in there. And then blend again. And once you've put that there, then you want to go back into that orange shade, the Butterscotch first one. Whoops. And you go back and you blend that peachy color again with the chocolate one. And it starts to look better and blended. Now we're going to go back and forth with the dark one again. Tap it on there to make it look nice and dark. And into the crease again. Until you're happy with the way it looks, Now I'm gonna go in here some more and add more color. And for the inner corner, I want to add some glitter. So I think I'm gonna go into the Sugared Strawberry, which is like a peachy glitter right up here, pinky. And I'm just gonna take a flat brush and just go right on it like that. And if you want it like a little more defined, you could go with concealer in at first. But I'm just going straight in like that. Since it is shimmer, it shows up very nicely, see? And now I want to go back into that peachy brush without using any more product and just kind of like go right here and blend it a little. And now back to the dark one. And you blend that. And for this side right here, I'm just gonna grab a little bit more brown and tap it right there, going a little bit over the glitter, because then I like to use my fingers and then just like dab it right there, and you kind of blend it together nicely with your fingers. And if you think you crossed over a little bit too much with the glitter, then go back into that brown just a little and blend it. And blend it just a little bit like that. And there you have it. An easy peachy brownish look. Now I want to add some highlight on my brow bone, and I'm gonna go into the palette with the whipped cream right here and put it on my brow bone. And that makes a big difference. See that? I really like this. I use it to highlight my entire face. And like I said, if you ever think you went overboard, go back and forth. Blend the edges a little bit. And there you have it. This is hot chocolate on the outer corner. The crease is butterscotch, and the inner corner of my eye is sugared strawberry. And you can always go back and add more. And if you wet your brush, it's gonna be more intense. But there you go. I'm gonna go finish my other eye off camera, and I'll be right back. All right, so I did my other eye, and we're gonna head on to my face. I'm gonna start with some Amazing Cosmetics concealer underneath my eyes. Just a little. This is that one I was telling you that the coverage is really nice. It's nice and thick. So you can put a lot and get like this huge coverage, or just go lightly and it still works really well. And my foundation is the Bronze Beige foundation from Wet n Wild Photo Focus line. And this is my go-to. This is how I do it all the time. Sometimes I put concealer up there too. So I start blending it with this e.l.f. foundation blurring brush, and I blend my concealer with this too, because it works really well. And then I just move on to the foundation. So like I said on my last video of my favorites, I start like, I dab and I swirl, and then it just looks really nice. And with both the concealer and this, you look super dewy. I want to try a new foundation, guys. What's a new drugstore foundation that is really good that you guys would recommend? Leave me some comments down below and let me know what's your favorite so I can try it. So once you have it blended nicely, I like to set it. And depends on what look I'm going for. I set it with like loose banana powder underneath there. But if it's something simple, then I just grab this one again with the same brush. I pat it in there and I set my under eyes first. Like I put a lot. Almost if I was like setting like a loose one, I mean. And I just set that part a lot. And then I go in with my big brush and I set my whole face lightly. You guys have seen this a couple times already. But this is how I do it. And now I want to move on and finish the eyes. And let's move on into the eyes, back into that Kandee palette. And I'm gonna get back into that orange color. Let me see what brush I want to use. I'll probably just use, oh, this one, double-sided little tiny one. I'm gonna grab that orange one and put it underneath my eye, all over. I'm gonna do that to both eyes. And then I'm gonna take the bigger side with a little bit more and just blend it and smoke it out a little bit. Lately I've been all about smoking my my under eyes. Then I'm gonna go into that chocolate shade back with the little tiny side. And I'm gonna put it just on the outer corner, like halfway, I guess. Just like that. Same thing on the other side. Why are there so many cars outside? When you want to sit down and record, there's always a bunch of cars. Then I'm gonna get the fluffy side and just kind of like blend it together right there. And there you have it. That is all I want to do to my under eyes. I'm gonna take this tiny little concealer brush from e.l.f. and I'm gonna go into that whipped cream and I'm gonna highlight my inner corner with that. See how pretty that is? And there you go. Now let's finish with the rest of my face. I'm gonna bronze using my favorite Pacifica Sun-Kissed bronzer with a big puffy brush. And just warm up my face a little bit. I need to try a different bronzer, guys. I'm hooked on this one. I have the Hoola bronzer, but I hardly reach for it because I just feel like you can't go wrong with this one. It's just so nice and pretty. You see that? It's like really natural. I don't know. Like I feel like this is all I need on my face and I'm good to go. No blush, nothing. But for blush, we're gonna use the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine. And I'm gonna get another little smaller puffy brush and just like pat it in there. And I love peachy blushes that have no shimmer or glitter or anything. They look super natural. And now we're gonna highlight my face with that same whip color from the palette. If I could find my highlighting brush, there we go. And I'm gonna highlight with this one because it's awesome. I mean, look at that. And I just put it everywhere, honestly. I really like this one. I just go a little crazy with it, you know? Put them up there. And then since I went a little crazy on my cheeks, I go back into my blush brush and just kind of like, you know, see? Just fix it up a little. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like it blends in with my blush a little bit. And then I just go with my powder brush and I kind of like take off a little more. And there you have it, guys. My face and my eyes. I'm gonna put on some lashes and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I added ColourPop beeper to my lips and added some Salon Perfect Demi Wispies, and this is the final look right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you liked this tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe right here and watch my latest video here, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye.